Well, today's Mr. Food recipe is a dish that's been handed down in Howard's family for generations. Now, the original recipe had to be simmered for hours, but with the shortcut version, you can enjoy the same great taste in much less time. Howard's showing us the recipe for worth the wait cabbage soup in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If your mother or grandmother is a great cook and you haven't learned how to make all of their family favorites yet, you really need to do something about it. If you don't, those classic recipes that you grew up with could be lost forever. So here's what I suggest. If by some chance she has the recipes written down, sit with her and watch her make them. It's important to do this because the recipe is probably splattered, tattered, and torn, making it nearly impossible to read. Beyond that, I wouldn't be surprised if your mom or grandma made it a bit different to make it her very own. Now, I want to share with you a recipe for cabbage soup that I grew up with. It's a hearty old world dish that my grandmother got from her mom. Back then she made it because it only cost pennies to make a big pot full. Today we make it because it's so darn good. If you like my grandmother's recipe for what we call worth the wait cabbage soup, just go online now. After that, make sure you start documenting all your family favorites so you don't lose a lifetime of recipes. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found Grandma Rose's way. That's my grandmother, for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Well, you can find this recipe along with a lot more good food from the Mr. Food Test Kitchen online. Just go to our website. Of course, that's KOAMnewsnow.com. Now here's a look at the 4 state market prices.